Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peacine in case you're new here, and if you've been watching me, if you're a glow getter, hugs. Today is another video and you can see I'm so excited. I'm gonna talk about confidence, how to build self-confidence. A lot of times we stop doing things that we are supposed to do. We stop knocking at doors that we are supposed to knock at, and we actually stop ourselves from like taking up opportunities that maybe belong to us because we are not confident enough, because we hold um, uh, certain beliefs about ourselves which are not even true. But then confidence is something that you need to build so much. um, the way you think about yourself is very important for you to advance in life, to achieve your goals, to to move to places where you are supposed to go. So the first thing I want to talk about is to celebrate yourself. First of all, before looking at others and thinking that others can do that and I cannot, think about your wins, what you are good at, what you have done so well in the past, your like what you have even done in just a few minutes. It doesn't matter whether you have made your bed, you've taken a shower, you've just done makeup. It's like it's great because there's someone who is now, it's now like 2 p.m. and there's someone who is in bed because they're suffering, because maybe they're not like motivated. So you being able to achieve one small task is a very big thing, and you being in a good like mental space where you can sit down and watch a video, and you are making a step to watch a video about like confidence. It's also worth celebrating. So when you celebrate yourself about even small wins, of course bigger wins also, like, I've maybe achieved, I've graduated, I've maybe started a business, I have a child, I've raised a child, they're now 10. Celebrate yourself about those things. Like big wins and small wins, they all count because they all are results of your efforts. When you know that I've done this, I've moved from this place and I'm here, it's so easy for you to be like, maybe I am I'm it's good to be bold enough and be like, I'm capable of moving from here to there. I'm capable of winning that. I'm capable of putting myself out there and claim what I believe, what I deserve. The second thing is about being kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, because sometimes you self-criticize and you think, I've messed up, and that can kill your confidence. Sometimes you can even feel like, I cannot even go into like a public space because I've messed up, and sometimes you even think about that and no one has noticed. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't criticize yourself so much. It's gonna help you a lot. It's going to help you, because so many times we push others and be like, can you do that? I think you can do that. And we approve others and we don't approve ourselves. And sometimes no one is going to approve you. You are going to approve yourself. If you live your life thinking that you're going to get maybe approval from others, you might be disappointed unless you have like a very good support system around you. But so many times you need to approve yourself. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to forget where you have messed up, and just give yourself permissions to do the things that you don't even think you deserve to do. And just be kind to yourself, because so many times someone comes and tells you, they tell you about a way they are doubting about themselves, and you motivate themselves. You motivate them. You can motivate your friend. You can tell them like, you're good at this and that, but you don't tell yourself that same thing. It's like, it's sad. So it's so good to like be kind to yourself, and then list down your best qualities, because like so many times, let's talk about like maybe um self image, the way you think about yourself, the way you think you look, the way you think you like people perceive you in public, what you believe about yourself. Sometimes you'd be like, maybe I've gained weight, and it's you can like you start dressing, you start looking shabby, you start dressing like you don't care, you stop doing makeup maybe because you have pimples, and that can like weigh you even more down than you have like ever been. So try to build your body image, and then decide, be intentional to look good, to feel good, and just notice your best qualities. Maybe you can be like, I think I'm a good communicator. You can be like, I think my eyes are cute, or um, I think I have a good figure. And in those days when you feel like you are empty, in those days when you feel like there's nothing that is going well in your life, you are going to think about those qualities that you know for sure you have, and that's going to lift you up. Because sometimes when we are looking when you have self-doubt, when we are lacking confidence, we feel empty, we feel small, we feel like we are not capable. So when you know your qualities, when you know yourself, there's no one who's going to tell you something negative, because you know yourself and it's something that you believe about yourself. And even yourself, you know, you are going to stop talking negatively or thinking negatively about yourself, and you will start you know, it's so good when you are standing next to people and you know you're smelling good. But imagine when you haven't taken a shower and you're standing, you know, with people, or maybe you haven't done makeup. I think makeup is a way it just boosts your moods and even your confidence. So think about your best qualities, and also make sure you enhance that. Make sure you are very intentional about growing and improving on those areas that you know they are unique and good about in your life. Like, just do that. So another thing is about to just show up, to just do it. Stop being stop waiting that things are going to be perfect, because there's no way. I mean, unless you're very 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 lucky in life. But so many times you will always find obstacles and limits. So when you think about something, if you have an inspiration, if you have an idea that you have to work on, just do it. Don't wait for things to fall into place. There's a way when you show up, the world also brings opportunities, and like things start falling in place. But when you don't when you don't take a step to do something, you ideas die. So many things, you stop doing so many things, and then when you look at people succeeding, you're like, but I thought about that, maybe they've stolen my idea, maybe or you start to even envy others because you haven't done something. Because so many times the truth is, like, everyone is struggling on their own. They also have, people have things they don't discuss, but they have their own struggles. But then there's a difference between someone who is struggling and decides to do something, but then you are struggling and you decide to think about what is not going, and you be like, maybe I'll be able to start a business when this thing goes well. But then someone else looks at what they have, because that's why I say it's good to list your qualities. They looked at what they have, and they decided to just do it and just be brave. Because when you are brave enough to like show up, you end up winning. You end up taking up what you deserve. You end up even speaking up for yourself, because sometimes you like. Have you ever taken a phone and you want to call someone, and you think they are going to tell you no, and you tell yourself no, and you keep the phone and just decide to drop something? But then when you are confident enough, you are bold enough to just take that phone, make that call, and when they tell you no, it doesn't mean that you are not good enough. You can still move on. You can just think about the next move. You can think about the next opportunities and the next person you can talk to until you have reached your goal. But then when you wait for things, I don't know, like nothing works out. So just do it. Don't wait. Don't wait for things to like be perfect. Just do it. And practice makes perfect. The habits you build slowly are the ones that are going to take you to the goal that you want to achieve. So even confidence is a journey. It's something that you build every day. Be intentional every morning, every evening. Just wake up with an intention of maybe talking to a stranger, or doing something for the first time, or improving that thing that you have failed last time. So when you keep practicing, you end up becoming good at something. So practice makes perfect. Try to practice every day, and one day you will know that you know, people are very confident about something. Maybe they have studied at school, or something they've done for the longest time. You can find someone who has done a job 15 years, not even 15 years, let's just say 2 years. They are more confident. Maybe they don't even have the academic qualifications, but they're more confident, more than someone who is like new, fresh from school, because I have done this. I know how this is done. So the practice is what brings that confidence of being like, I can do this, I can say this, I can stand here, I can, because you have done it so many times, and you stop being afraid. Always the first time is hard. And you know, life, if you are about advancing in life, you are always going to find yourself in places when you don't know anyone around you who have been like in that space, who has done something that you are going to do, and it's just you, and you're doubting your capacity, and you're like, I don't have a role model, I have no blueprint, I have no practice, I have no skills, I have no experience, and you still have to show up and do that thing. So the first time is going to be hard, but the truth is you're going to have so many first times. So that first time, next time, if you fail or not, it's going to be it's not gonna look that new and that hard and that scary, but that's the fact that you have practiced. Imagine when you have maybe like repeated a class, or you have repeated an exam. It doesn't look new, and then the nervousness and that fear you had when you were doing something for the first time is not always the second, the third. So practice makes perfect, and just make it daily, and just don't try to accelerate results. Don't say that I've tried to be confident and it's now like 5 months and I still fear people, and I still fear to talk to strangers, and I still fear to express my ideas. You can do it even for your whole life. And maybe when you are I don't want to discourage anyone, but sometimes you can start something when you're 18, and you start to have an idea of just trying. When people start telling you, maybe I've tried to let's say for example makeup, because that's what I do on the daily. Maybe I've started to do makeup when I was 18, but then when I'm 24, people started giving me comments like, yeah, you try, you're not even an expert. But the truth is, where I am today is not where I was yesterday. And if you keep doing it like daily, it's going to change one day. I remember when I started YouTube. Up to now, I'm still nervous. I don't know. It feels weird to talk to a camera. Like, I talk to a camera for all these, like, oh, it's been 15 minutes, you know. But then I'm sure the first time I did my video, all this information I'm giving today, I knew these things, but I didn't feel like I belonged to this place, and I didn't feel like I have the permission to express my ideas. It's now that I feel like maybe I don't care about how many people watch the video. One or two people who are going to watch this video, it's going to help them, and they're going to feel like maybe they can relate to someone on the internet who is also struggling with the same issue, but they're trying to overcome. And I don't know, I hope these videos uplift you in a way or the other. And please make sure to subscribe and show me love. Write the comments and make your orders. I love you. Bye.